welcome. Hope you guys are having a good night. I am stuffed full of all-you-can-eat sushi. What should I do if my partner keeps stonewalling me? Grab, fix that shit. Stop fighting. It's that easy. If you are with a generous long-term thinker who loves you, it is that easy to stop fighting. You grab this book, you do what is in that book, you create a functional relationship, no more fights, no more stonewalling. It's that easy. It's that easy. My husband and I fought for 10 years. We haven't had a fight in 5 years. No stonewalling. There is no stonewalling. There's no fighting. There's no stonewalling. There's no negativity. It's lovey-dovey's every day. Who wants lovey-dovey's every day? I like lovey-dovey's every day. Hello, guys. Say hi if you're staying. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's staying. What are we talking about tonight? We need some questions. Let's get the questions going. Who is staying? How do I explain to my husband that I can only stay in this relationship if he gets help? It's as simple as that. Baby, I love you, but I can't be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't look after their mental health. If you will not get help for your problem, I will need to leave this relationship. Clear and concise. And my boyfriend doesn't like making out, and I do. He mostly refuses to. Is that a red flag? It means you have a difference in fundamental values. It is important to you to be in a relationship with somebody who makes out. He doesn't want to be in a relationship with somebody who makes out. This is a massive difference in fundamental values that will make you miserable for the duration of your relationship. Every time you see somebody kiss, every time you see somebody make out, knife in the heart, pain. Now, pain leads to frustration. Frustration leads to anger. So then you're going to have some fights. So don't stay in a relationship where you have a difference of fundamental values that will ultimately lead to fights. Get in a relationship with somebody who matches your fundamental values. Get no more assholes. Use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. Get a feel for somebody before you get into a relationship with them. My boyfriend and I have been living together for 2 years. He doesn't want to invite me to a work convention. What's the reason? Which is in Las Vegas, and ex-girlfriends will be present. Oh, that's why. He wants to have fun. I say, okay, baby, go be single because you are single. Because I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who wants to act like they're not in a relationship. My boyfriend lacks communication skills. It's really frustrating. I would say fix that shit to fix that. I don't listen to Girl in Red. What's that about? Hi. Hello. Hello, everybody. Do we have some newbies? Are there any newbies here? Say, here I am. Where are the newbies at? Where are the newbies at? We like to know. Hey. Hello, love. My boyfriend speaks another language but also speaks English and spoke Dutch with his friends. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Boyfriend and I is seriously dating a year. I'm still just a friend to his 13 and 15-year-old son. Is this normal? No, it's not. Can a Democrat date a Republican and be in peace? Yeah, because I'm a liberal with a conservative and we live in peace. We live in peace because we respect each other. You can if you respect each other. You like the hair? Yeah, you absolutely can if you respect each other. So my newbies, hi, it's Mina. Hello, love. My newbies, if anybody wants a notification when I go live, because this is what I do when I go live, I do Q&As the whole time, sometimes for an hour, sometimes for longer. If you want a notification when I go live, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell. When you do that, say, I just did. Make sure you're okay with the F-bombs. How do you deal with a dismissive avoidant with commitment issues? You don't. You don't. I don't care about the label, right? The dismissive, the anxiety. I don't care about the attachment style label. I don't care about that. I think that's an extra step that's unnecessary towards your path to evolution. Sushi was amazing. But the commitment issues, that you walk away from. Don't try to be in a relationship with somebody who's not trying to get in a relationship with you. But do you know what he is getting? He's getting all the sex he wants. But I have commitment issues. But give me the sex. But I have commitment issues. But give me the sex. Don't play the game. You're playing the hoping game. The hoping game is the most useless waste of time you will ever do to yourself. You are hurting yourself by pursuing a relationship with somebody who's saying, I have commitment issues. Screw that. Go fix your shit and then enter the dating pool. But you, in the meantime, are going to leave this one behind. You're going to move forward. You're going to grab no more assholes. You're going to block and delete that one because he's wasting your time. You're going to use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule and find the man who wants a relationship for you. Sushi was so good, you guys. I stuffed myself. Of course, we all did. We had dinner with my stepson and his girlfriend. Super fun. I love spending time with them. Like, they're a great young couple. This girl really left me, came back 3 times. She's back again, but seems different. If you want me to assess that, you want to do a one-on-one coaching session. Just Diz, welcome to the folds. Welcome to the folds, my love. Welcome to the folds. Thanks, done. Good. What if the relation is long distance? How will I implement the 3-month no kissing period in that case? So the 3-month no kissing rule is about getting to know each other. I don't know you. I just met you on Tinder. I just met you on Hinge. Just met you on Bumble. I don't know you. I'm not going to kiss you on the 4th date and hope you are what I'm looking for in a long-term partner. Remember, the no kissing for 3 months dating rule is not about, like, I just want to have fun. If you want to have fun, is do I trust them? Am I attracted to them? Let's go. But long-term relationship, future baby daddy, future husband, future major purchasing decisions with, like a home, you should have a longer list than am I attracted to them and do I trust them, right? And if you don't have a long list, come and do a session with me because your list needs to be 40 to 50 things. So yeah, the 3 months is about getting to know them. So are they making themselves available to you? FaceTime. Are you getting FaceTime in? Are you getting their presence? Are you getting information from them? Are they showing you? Are they showing you their friends? Hey, I'm at my friend's house. Say hi to my friend. Hey, I'm at my family's house. Say hi to my family. Right? Do they talk about you? Do they include you in their life? Do you feel like you're getting boyfriend level attention during those 3 months? If the answer is no, whether it's in town or long distance, then you don't kiss them when you see them. You don't kiss them at the end of 3 months. How do you go about asking someone to get tested before doing anything personal? So the way that I did it is, hey, I like you. I want to, but I need to see your papers. That's how you say it. I need to see your papers. What papers? Your health check. I need to know you're free and clear. And you need to see the papers, right? You need to see the printout of the health check. My boyfriend gets jealous and always asks who is messaging me and brings it up later, joking about it, but he's not. And he's not jealous, he's insecure, right? So he's acting insecure. So here's what you're going to say. I need to be in a relationship with somebody who sees me, who understands how devoted I am, who understands how trustworthy I am. If you can't see that about me, I'm in the wrong relationship. I've already showed you my phone. You've already seen how I talk to people. What you should be saying to yourself by now is, I know what I need to know. And you should be able to talk yourself out of those situations where you feel anxious about who I'm talking to and how I'm talking to them. You need to learn how to control your thoughts, your mind, your emotions, and your behaviors. And you need to stop vomiting on me. If you refuse to stop vomiting on me, if you refuse to get help for how you think and feel and behave, I need to leave this relationship, because I will not be in a relationship with somebody who is insecure and jealous and controlling. My crush leaves me undelivered for hours. What do I do? So here's the thing. You need to stop looking at your phone. You need to stop having an expectation that just because you texted somebody, they need to reply, right? Like, that's controlling. You need to stop controlling other people's behaviors. When you text somebody, you put the phone down because your text was a communication. You gave a communication. Now get on with your life. Don't be codependent. Don't be dependent on their answer back within a specific amount of time in order for your well-being to happen. That's codependency. If your well-being is dependent on other people's behavior, that is codependency. You need to shift your focus onto your talent. What is your talent? Put your focus on that so you stop focusing on them. My boyfriend is saying guys can't be friends with girls without wanting something. Is he right? So we are creatures designed to imitate. We are biological creatures designed to procreate. Does the thought of sex cross our minds when we are the presence of the people that we would want to be sexual with? Yes. Yes, it does. It crosses our mind. Are we always going to pursue it? No. Do you know why? Because above the biological body is a logical brain. So I can look at somebody and fleetingly think, what would it be like to have sex with them? And then move on from that thought and never do anything about it. So guys can be friends with girls. Girls can be friends with boys. It's called being mature. It's called platonic friendships. It exists. It's possible. Maybe he can't. Maybe he wants to dip it in everything he sees. And that's fine. That's him. If he can't hang around a girl without being rapey, that's on him. But other people can. Just so you know, other people can. Guys, who wants, on that note, who wants a notification when I go live? Say, I do. My boyfriend and I have been arguing lately and he stopped messaging for the last few days. What do I do? I would say fix that shit, my love, and see what it is that you can be doing differently in your relationship. Because if you get the fighting out of the relationship, you get this aftermath out of the relationship as well. Me? Okay, my thoughts. My loves. Those of you who want a notification when I go live, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell. Hello, my love. Click on the bell. When you do that, say, I just did. I just did. Hello, my loves. Happy Sunday. What do I do if my boyfriend's family makes me uncomfortable still and are very cold? 8 months. Detach your emotional roller coaster from their ride. Detach your emotional roller coaster from their ride. Detach well-being to how they react to you. Your mantra is, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If you like me, great. You see me. If you don't like me, whatever. I'm okay with myself. And me being okay with myself isn't going to be affected by whether or not you like me. So do you, be you, don't be reacted to them, continue being you. What are your thoughts on emotional cheating? Still cheating. Just did, welcome all my just dids. Welcome. We have fun here, you guys. We have fun. Who got a notification today? Say, got the notification. How do I deal with someone who explodes? Should I give him space? Yes, absolutely. Ex of 7 years, cut it off because my kids are first and he's third. What? He's 53, yeah. Don't be with the third child. So here's the thing about the person who explodes. Are you talking about somebody being abusive? Are you talking about somebody who doesn't control their anger, somebody who doesn't control their behaviors? Dump the motherfucker, because you're not a therapist and you shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody who decides to not control themselves. I got it. Look at all my loves. Got the notification. Hello. Hello, my loves. We went for sushi tonight. That's 2 times in 1 week. Oh, talk about spoiled. Talk about spoiled. But I think the universe was just being generous with me, because when I went for sushi on Wednesday with my friend, I paid for her dinner because, like, you know, because I love her. And so the universe said, here's your sushi. So my husband took me out to dinner tonight. Who listens to relationship advice from a TikTok live? Who listens to relationship advice from TikTok live? Say, I do. My ex broke with me and now he's trying to reach out. Why? Why now when I'm trying to heal myself? He may be horny. He might be horny. Right? So here's the thing. You can block his number so that he doesn't get that opportunity, right? Like, listen, guys, when you break up with somebody, or they break up with you, I want you to make a decision. I want you to make a decision. I will not let you interrupt my flow. I will not let you interrupt my healing. I will not let you interrupt my day and put me in spin mode and make me have a shit day because you decided that you wanted to tap my shoulder and see if I was going to let you in my bed. Not fair. So you know what? Block the number so that they can't do that anymore. This will empower you. Empower yourself. Can you cheat on someone and still say you love them? Love is not always functional. Love is not always functional. Just a few tips if the topic seems reasonable. Yes. Oh, maybe somebody does. Look at all these lonely, desperate people. Yeah, goodbye. So that, whatever that was, that just got blocked. That just got blocked. Because, you know, we don't got time for that. We don't got time. I was in an online relationship for 2 years and got cheated on for 1 year. That sucks. That sucks. Advice for dealing with a partner that literally shuts down at any sign of argument or discomfort. You get fixed that shit. You create emotional security in the relationship. You stop the fights completely. That is how you deal with that. Love is not always functional, yeah. It's hard for me to trust him. I do have a No More Insecurity program you can take in the link tree in my bio. I would suggest you sign up for that if he is trustworthy, but you can't come to a place where you trust him. What I do if my boyfriend is cheap and takes me for granted, then you get out of the relationship with the guy, the selfish short-term thinker, and you get into a relationship with a man, a generous long-term thinker. You use No More Assholes to get yourself into that relationship. Have you read What Is a Girl Worth? I have not. Why does he constantly ignore me, then comes home days later? Because you let him. Because you let him, right? You let him. You allow that. You allow the coming and the going. You don't put a stop to it. You don't say, okay, you know what? No, you left. You stay gone. Stay gone. Stay gone. I'm going to find myself somebody who stays. Put a stop to it. You don't say, okay, you know what? No, you left. You stay gone. Stay gone. Stay gone. I'm going to find myself somebody who stays. Stay gone. Block. Stay gone. Stay gone. Stay gone. I'm going to find myself stays. Stay gone. Block. You don't do that. You let, right? So why does that happen? Because you let it happen. Why wouldn't it happen? It's so easy. So easy. You don't have boundaries. You don't have standards. You just let him come and go whenever he wants. So why wouldn't he, right? Like, why wouldn't he? Do you want it to stop? Then you put a stop to it. Do you want better? Then go get yourself something better. You are the one who's in control of your life. Don't ever talk about your life as though you have no control, right? You don't need to let anybody do anything. You are in control of your life. What do I mean by love isn't always functional? Exactly that, right? Exactly that. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean you know how to do it well. My fiance still calls his house when I want to make changes. Okay, come get a session with that. I feel I'm too attached to my sister and I recognize this. How should I deal with this? I would say come get a session, love, because this is one of those things where we really need to unpack and dive deep into. It can't be fixed on a live. Anybody who wants to get a session to work through something, to clarify something, to gain some resolution, to get a plan, to understand what they need to do, should I stay or should I go, that kind of thing. How do I deal with somebody? If you want to get a coaching session to work through that, then go to my bio, click on the link tree. There's a one-on-one button. Click on that. It takes you to a page. There's a one-on-one button. Click on that. It takes you to a page. Follow the instructions and you can book yourself in for a session. My boyfriend thinks I'm going to break up with him every time we have an argument. Instructions and you can book yourself in for a session. My boyfriend thinks I'm going to break up with him every time we have an argument. Get fixed that shit and stop fighting. How do you let go of your ex 6 months post-divorce? He recently texted me saying he misses and loves me. So before you go back to an ex, by the way, do a session with me to understand whether or not that's a good idea. If you're trying to move past an ex, then Come Back Queen is the book that's going to help you do that. Do you think long distance relationships are worth it? I would rather not, because it's just a big hurdle. Why do a relationship with such a big hurdle in the relationship, right? Like, relationships are hard enough. This makes it even more difficult. So personally, I would not do a long distance relationship. But I have had long distance relationships. Just at this point in my life, it's not something that I would rather do. I say, like, if people say, what do you think about getting in one, right, before they're in one? I say, well, why not choose a partner that can take you out to dinner, right? What is your book about? Which one? I have 8. Do you think people should play hard to get or play it cool in the beginning? I don't think people should play at all. I don't think people should play at all. Don't play games. Like, it's really funny because I talk about the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. And you get, like, all these guys, make no mistake, selfish short-term thinkers coming on going, that's a game. I'm like, excuse me, when did getting to know me start sounding like a game? So thank you for letting me know how toxic you are, that the mere idea of getting to know me is extremely offensive. Don't play games. You have a goal. Your goal is to find a committed long-term relationship. You have a plan to achieve that goal, as anybody should have a plan to achieve any goal. My plan, I'm going to use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. Make sure I choose somebody that I actually know, instead of getting in a relationship with a stranger going, I hope I got lucky with that one, right? Have a plan instead of relying on luck. So don't play games. Like, don't play games. People say, how often should you see each other during the no kissing for 3 months dating room? Like, as much as you want, but it's no kissing, no sleepovers. Don't play games when it comes to texting, right? Don't play games. Don't be like, I texted him 3 hours ago. It took him 3 hours to reply. I'm going to wait 3 hours before I text back. No, if you've got time to text now, if you're in the mindset to text now, then text now. Don't play games. Don't play games. Don't play cool, don't play hot, don't play nothing, don't play games, be yourself. Oh, I see some conversation going on, but bipolar disorder and stopped my meds a while ago. Big mistake. Hubby will be mad. So that doesn't sound like anything I can help you with here. I know I want long term and so does he, but I see forever. He's more of a day by day. Is this normal? You want long term and so does he. You see forever, but he's more. Yes, it is normal. Because that's exactly how my husband is. Like, we'll see, right? So basically his head is not in the clouds. He's like, let's face reality instead of running things on imagination. So that's totally fine. He could well be a generous long-term thinker. You say you see long-term, so does he. So he's meeting you on that, yes, I want to do this long-term, but he's just more pragmatic, more realistic, more like tangible, 2 feet on the ground type of person. It's okay that you are a dreamer, right? This is an interesting contrast. A dreamer like me, a pragmatic person like my husband, right? That's not a bad combination. if you want some extra help assessing this relationship, understanding if it's the right one, how to move forward in a way that you aren't offended by your differences, you can get a coaching session. I can help you with that. Or you can go fix that shit. Because the better this relationship is, the more he'll be like, yeah, see forever, because I don't ever want to give this up, right? My ex says he doesn't want anything with me, but now he still asks for stupid favors. Why? Because you haven't blocked him. That's why. Because you haven't blocked him. Because you haven't blocked him. That's why. Because you haven't set a standard, right? And you haven't stood by that standard. I want to know what to do to get my husband to seriously understand my needs. So you would have to get a coaching session or graphic session. So fix that shit if you want to self-help your way through this. Coaching session if you want to get help through this, but there's a lot of questions I need to ask to actually understand what's going on. I'm not automatically taking a side here because it could swing both ways, right? It could be that there's a lot that you are not understanding. It could be that he really simply is not understanding, but I need to understand what the situation is before I can give you advice on that. I'm not going to tell you to ask her more or how to ask her more if in fact you are actually overlooking what he is doing for you and you are simply in a place where nothing is ever enough. And even if I gave you the script to get more and he did that more, it still wouldn't be enough because your mindset is I dismiss what he does because I'm always lacking. And so you're vomiting this sense of always lacking, always needing on him. So regardless of what he does, it's not enough because you're always lacking, always needing. So I don't know. I have to assess that. If you feel this way and you want to fix this, come get a coaching session and I can let you know if this is truly what's happening or if it's a mindset change that needs to take place. Couple but no commitment. You're not a couple. You're not a couple, right? You're in a relationship with somebody who's not in a relationship with you. So what is this? I'm just gonna have to mute you because you keep saying your book, but I'm just not sure what you're trying to get at. Thoughts on taking a break? Oh, what is it about? Which one? Which one? What it about? What is your book about? Which one? I got 8. I broke up with my boyfriend of 5 years 4 months ago because he was no good for me. My mind was set, but I miss him. So grab comeback queen to get over that feeling. Block his number so that he can't interrupt your healing and your evolution, your upward flow. Make sure you grab no more assholes so you start looking towards the future with optimism and planning your next partner. I am? Alright, so you're not. So you're just playing. Honestly, I think they're just playing. So if you come back, you'll have another chance to be more specific in what it is that you're saying, okay? Spoke out, still catch him looking at butts, right? I catch him, but he denies. Yeah, he looks at butts. Of course he looks at butts. And boys look at boobs. And girls look at hands. And girls look at faces. And girls look at chests. And girls look at biceps. So they're there. Of course we see them. We notice, right? We have eyes. We have eyes. We have biological bodies designed to procreate. Males look for signs of fertility. That's the hips, the butts, the boobs. Right? That's the flush in the cheek. They notice that stuff subconsciously. They're drawn to it. So he notices. So he sees. So is he being rude? Is he staring? Does he do that? Like, is he doing that? Or does he notice? All right? If you're bothered by the looking. You are too controlling. You want to control the eyeballs. You want to control the brain. And that is too controlling. That is too insecure. That is a lack of understanding. And you need to control your emotions. You need to get on top of your emotions instead of vomiting them on your partner, because you feel insecure when he notices. I think that all your books are so to the point and made me realize so much. I love you. Thank you for that. My boyfriend is in the military. I'm having a hard time without him. Do you have any advice? Fill your time up, my love. Fill your time up. What is your purpose? What is your passion? What is that thing that you're custom made to do? Do you know what it is? If not, grab custom made and fill your time up with your purpose. Scared, my fear of him leaving and being so anxious will push him away. Can you help with this? I can, through coaching, or if you get fixed shit, to help manage your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. My boyfriend constantly accuses me of talking to other men, even though I'm just friends with them. You are with somebody who is insecure, jealous, and controlling, and you need to dump him. Some men are not able due to psychological difficulty. This is why I love you so much. Science, yes, eyes, but don't be disrespectful. Exactly. All of my exes are flooding back into my life all at the same time, but I want to be single, so block them. What is Comeback Queen about? This is the book that helps you get over a breakup. Who wants a book walkthrough? Who wants a book walkthrough, you guys? Who wants a book walkthrough? Is lack of jealousy bad? No. Lack of jealousy is amazing. It means confidence. And it doesn't mean that you'll never get a twinge, right? Like, you will get a twinge, and that's normal. That's a knee-jerk reaction. That's the cave person in you going, hey, that's my resource. You know, men towards women, it's like, that's my belly. My DNA goes in that belly. Women, it's like, that is my protector. That is the one that helps me survive. Back off, because that's the one that's going to help me and the baby survive. So you will get knee-jerk reactions, but confidence is rising above the biological body, above the knee-jerk reactions, into the logical mind, and going, yeah, I know what I got. I got myself a trustworthy man. I want to know more about the books. Can you do a book walkthrough? Okay, my love. So, are they all here? What am I missing? This one. Yeah. I always have to do, like, literally, it's a head count, you guys. It's 8 books. That's my belly. That's right. 8 books. So, let's do the book walkthrough. It's going to take me 1 minute. Comeback Queen. This is the book that helps you get over a breakup. No matter how far back it is, if that breakup is still getting in your way, read Comeback Queen. Next one is No More Assholes. This is one that helps you make sure the next partner is the right one. You're going to learn about the no kissing for 3 months dating rule, 12 character traits you need to look for in a partner, 7 qualities a man looks for in a woman, how to text, how to date. After the First Kiss is a book you read after you find your amazing man. This is the one that helps you go from the courtship phase to the reality phase with as little insecurity and jealousy as possible. Which book is the most popular? Number 1 is Fix That Shit. Number 2 is No More Assholes. Number 3 is Custom Made. Next, we gonna fix that shit because listen, let's get real. Let's get real. We got baggage. We got baggage and we're vomiting. We got baggage from what our parents did. We got baggage from what our exes did. We got baggage and we're going to vomit it into our relationship. So unpack the baggage. No more vomiting. You're going to feel cool, calm, happy, connected, 0 fighting in your relationship. That's right. I said 0. By the way, you can get this book in audiobook in the link tree in my bio. Next we got, Custom Made. If you are codependent, the combination is Fix That Shit and Custom Made. How to relationship properly, how to figure out what your purpose is so you stop making your partner your purpose and stop vomiting every time they're not spending every minute on you. Fake Love Need Not Apply is the book you get for free. This is how to avoid posers, losers, scammers, and predators. You get this the freebies button in the link to my bio. Go get it. You'll also get some worksheets, by the way, that help you level up. Dating 101 for my nerds. Mom and dad, buy this for your teenagers, please, so they don't need no more assholes when they start dating. People who just want to know shit about the drives, the behaviors, and the emotions behind love. This is a textbook. It is gender neutral, and there is no swearing. Say Yes to Goodness. All these books are about relationships. This one is about your life, 10 areas of your life that affect you, and how to have the right perspective so that you feel happy. Happy. Which one are you guys gonna get? What if I'm a cat lady? I can't get attached. Why am I lost? So I can answer those questions if you get a coaching session. Cannot unpack it on a live, unfortunately. We cannot do therapy on a live, you guys. I have to ask too many questions. Can't wait to read this. Should I spend my early 20s in a committed relationship or having fun? That is completely up to you. Some people want to have fun. Some people want to settle down. My husband was the settling down type. He wasn't looking to have fun with anybody. He wanted the love. He wanted the commitment. He wanted to be a dad, right? So it depends who you are. I'm getting fixed session and custom made. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Need come back queen to complete my collection. You're so cute. You're so cute. How do I break up if we have neutral relationships? He says toxic things often, having identity crisis. So the breakup sandwich. This is why you're great. This is why we don't work. This is why you'll be great for someone else. What does it mean if your spouse says, I love you for who you are and nothing more? It means they love you for who you are. Like, seriously, sit down and grab a dictionary and look up every single one of those words. What is wrong with that statement? Advice on having a great first relationship, but sometimes thought grass is greener on the other side. If you think the grass is greener, then do pros and cons on who you think the grass is greener with. How often is it healthy to see or speak to your partner? It all depends on the couple, right? If it's too much for any one person in the relationship, it's too much. Some people like just love to talk all the time and they're super happy talking all the time. So it's not too much. Some people are highly independent, and like me and my husband, we probably literally would converse, see each other for an hour and a half in a day, in a whole day, all together. Like that's combining morning, noon, evening, bedtime, right? That might all come to an hour and a half in total, and we are fine with that. Can you be friends with an ex and he still calls you bad names? No, you cannot. Block. Get him out of your life and block him. You are allowing yourself to be disrespected. Do not allow yourself to be disrespected. Which book would cover it all? How do you do coaching sessions? So how much is a session? So we got some questions about sessions. So for those of you who want a coaching session, go into my bio and click on the link tree. There's a one-on-one button there. Click that button, takes you to a page. Follow the instructions to book yourself in for a session. Which book covers it all? Seriously, the book would have to be this thick, right? The book to cover it all would have to be that thick. So wherever you are, get what you need. That's why there's so many books, because I catch you wherever you are and give you what you need. I overthink too much about every little thing he does and says. How can I stop? You can take my No More Insecurity program, which you'll find in the link tree in my bio. You can grab Fix That Shit and do what's in that book to calm your mind. This is how I stopped overthinking. Guys, when I say my husband and I fought for 10 years, I mean we fought for 10 years. I was jealous. I was insecure. I did it way too much overthinking. I changed it. I was depressed. Beyond depressed, guys, beyond depressed. I literally almost took myself off this planet. If you want to heal that, do what's in this book. It is an instruction manual. Can you get a man back? It depends. What is custom made used to help with? Codependency. So in order to stop being codependent and making your partner your purpose, you need to know what your actual purpose is. So I teach you what your actual purpose. I teach you how to find what your purpose is. Should I tell my boyfriend that I'm bisexual? I'm kind of scared he will leave me. Listen, if he don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to lose somebody because you were honest about who you are. The one you need to be with is the one who appreciates and loves you for who you are. Here we are saying again, I love you for who you are. That's exactly what you want. You're truly inspirational for us all. Thank you so very much. I love you. Thank you for your transparency with your mental health. Really appreciate all your great advice. You're super welcome. I'm glad you didn't leave us. I love you guys. You're super sweet. Thank you for that. I'm going to get fixed that shit. Yes. How to tell your friend their partner is holding them back. Won't move out. Parent. And get a job. Oh, damn. Get them no more assholes. Get them no more assholes. How do you feel about a pregnant wife asking her husband to be sober during the pregnancy in solidarity? She can ask. But, here's the thing though. If that's what she wanted him to do, was be sober through the pregnancy alongside her, that is a negotiation she should have made before getting pregnant. Yes, I will get pregnant. I will make a baby with you, but I want both of us to be sober through the pregnancy. And if he says, no, I don't want to do that, then she gets to decide whether or not she wants to do a sober pregnancy solo, right? But guys, if you're not going to negotiate what it is that you want, don't step into the burning building and go, okay, don't burn me, right? You have to be proactive with what it is that you want. Don't get into the situation then try to bend people around you to fit what it is you want from them. Somebody says something about expectations. Expectations are the story you create inside your head that will disappoint you when they don't come true. Like somebody getting pregnant and they said to themselves, when I stop drinking, my partner's going to stop drinking. That's an expectation. That was a story they created in their head. And now they're pregnant and not drinking. Their partner is still drinking and they're disappointed by that story because they created an expectation. Don't have expectations. Have boundaries. I will not be in a relationship with somebody who seeks the attention of other girls. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's drunk off their ass every weekend while I'm sober with a baby in my belly, right? Don't have expectations. Have boundaries and stick to your boundaries. What did you say? Where do you teach us to not be codependent? So the book combination to not be codependent. No, Fix That Shit is not on Audible. The audio book is in the link tree in my bio. It is not on Audible because Audible wants 70%, and no. Can you do more audiobooks? I love hearing you read Fix That Shit. It's like you're sitting with me. Yes, I do narrate Fix That Shit. So you will find it in the link tree in my bio. And yes, I will be doing more audiobooks, 100% yes. She said, I'm too tall, I'm 7'3", and she's 5'8". So get her a little step stool. He used to take a million pics of his ex and barely takes pics of me. I'm getting insecure. So what does he do to prove to you that he loves you and is devoted to you? Make a cheat sheet. Write a cheat sheet. Greedy from Audible. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Mama said no. So the combination for codependency, Fix That Shit, because codependency is dysfunctional. You are being a dysfunctional partner. So Fix That Shit to learn how to be a functional partner, and Custom Made to learn what your talent and your purpose is so that you redirect your attention to your talent and your purpose and not always dependent on your partner to feel purposeful. Mama Queen, don't need no Audible. That's right. That's right. We women are doing it for ourselves, are we not? Are we not? Advice on dating with men who overly sexualize me early on dating. You just stop contact. Like stop. Like no more contact. That's it. Like when you realize that's what they're doing, just shut it down. Sorry, I don't think we're a good match. Block, delete, gone. Right? Because that's what they're there for. That's why they're doing that, because they want to they want to push until they get what they want, right? So no need to spend any more time with them. And don't date them. Exactly. Exactly, my love. Guys, who wants a notification when I go live? Say I do. Remember, it's not our jobs to change people. That's right. We don't get into relationships to change people. We use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule to make sure we are choosing the person who's right for us. So smart. It's so smart. It's so windy today, you guys. So smart. It's so windy today, you guys. It's so windy. I was driving back from sushi. Oh, I don't want to do that. I was driving back from sushi. I felt like the wind was going to take my car off the road. I do. Okay, my I do's. Thank you for everything. We love you. I love you back. My I do's, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell. When you do that, say, I just did. I want to see. Wind 34 kilometers per hour. How do I stop creating expectations? You catch yourself, right? So when you catch yourself thinking something is supposed to happen or angry that something didn't happen, you catch yourself and you go, wait a second. Did I create a story inside my head? And if the answer is yes, then you need to let the story go. You need to say, oh, bad on me. I created an expectation. And take responsibility for your emotions, for the emotions that you created because you created an expectation. I just did. Welcome, my love. Any more books or projects in the works? Yes, I'm writing 2 books. 2 books. Hello, my just dids. Welcome. I'm writing 2 books for men. I'm writing a dating book for men, and I'm writing a fix that shit version for men. Who wants to see the book covers? If you want to see them, say I do. If you want to see the covers for my next 2 books, say I do. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. I came in too late on this conversation. Oh no. Oh no, we have lots of conversations though. There's a lot more coming. Me, okay. Okay, I see you, miss. Thank God. We'll buy it for my boyfriend as soon as it's out. Yes. So the dating book is coming out May 24th. I do. My boyfriend desperately needs to read them. Yes. Look at all my ideas. Look at all you beautiful people. I love your curiosity. Love your curiosity. So the perfect play. Let me fix this up for you. There's a perfect play. And then the other one is Fix That Shit for Men. Let me fix this up for you. Make this nice and pretty. There we go. Okay, guys. Okay, check it out. So the perfect play. This is the dating book for men. What do you think? What do you think? And then there is the relationship book for men. Fix That Shit for Men. What do you think? It's like it's meant for him. Love it. It comes out on his birthday. That's so cute. That's super cute. It's like it's meant for him. Yes. That's super cute. The blue is so pretty. Perfect. Do you think long relationships work? Yes, they can. Nice. Or as I like to say, nice. Let's get the music back on. They look great. Thank you. Thank you. I honestly, it's my fans that help me with the book covers because I did a live. And together we worked on the title and we worked on the book covers, which is really cute. I thought that was so fun. They look nice. Yes. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that. I had my man on. I said, "Where's my mans? And they're like, "Here I am." So we all worked on the titles and the covers together. My love loves. Did you design them? So once the title, the subtitle is conceptualized, then I pick the image, and then I take all that to my graphic designer, and she puts the cover together. She's fantastic with font and placement. I want to get into your profession. How do I do so? Come get coaching. I coach coaches all the time. So if you want to learn how to get to where I am, it's a pretty good place to be. Come and get your coaching. How do you know you're falling for someone? Because you want the best for them, because you think of them a lot, because you feel warm and fuzzy here, because you think about what you can do for them more than you think about what they can do for you. They're her best work yet. You guys are cute. My boyfriend and I kissed the first week together, and now we've been together for 4 years with a son. Okay? That's not a question. We'd love more info on your writing process timeline. When's the last time you made out with your husband? So how long have I been live for? It was shortly before I went live. So I'd say at most 40 minutes ago, if I've been live for 40 minutes. We'd love more info on your writing process and timeline. So I do have a writing process. I really have come up with a formula when it comes to writing. So for me, initially, it does come up with, it does start with a manila folder with a working title, and then any idea that's related to that book gets written down on paper and shoved into the folder. Then when I'm ready to start writing the book, because conception starts before inception. So conception is, oh, I got ideas about this book, and the ideas go in the book. And then it's time to actually write the book. So then I take all these ideas out and I divide them into large chunks. So that becomes the bones, the skeleton of the book. Then from each of these large chunks, I create chapters, and that becomes the muscles and the that becomes the muscles. Then I sit down and I start writing the book, and I always write a book from front to end. It always comes out in order for me, and that becomes the blood inside of it, and that's how the book comes alive. What values do you recommend in looking for the right person? There are 12. You will find them in No More Assholes. Do you think first relationships can last? Everything is possible. Some very well do. Some absolutely do. What inspired you to write your first book? I don't know that I wasn't inspired. I really wasn't. It was just, it was a notion that hit me. I was hit by the notion that there's a book inside of me, and it surprised me, because I wasn't anywhere near starting this career, so it wasn't even like it was linked to that. But that's how the universe works, right? The universe always lays out your future in stages, and sometimes you're stepping into the next stage, but you don't understand why. You don't understand the correlation to where you are today, why you're stepping into the next stage, how it's going to play out. But stepping into that next stage is important, because ultimately it does make sense. So the universe said there's a book inside you, and I went, really? Okay. So I went out and I got myself a book on how to write and publish your first book. I had it for years. And then it was like a baby growing inside of me, and just got like this pressure building. And then I became a dating coach, and I wrote my first seminar, and then the voice inside my head said, that's your first book. And I went, oh, that makes sense. And I turned my first seminar into a book. All the information that I taught in that first seminar became the content of my first book. And woven through all that was my story. And my first vision board, like smack dab in the middle of that vision board, it says, share your story. And I didn't even plan it that way, because I was just like doing the big images and then the smaller ones. And then as I look at it, I'm like, damn, this thing's a timeline. So it's really cool. Do you think giving it up the first time the relationship won't work? There is such thing as luck. There is such thing as intuition. Not everybody's lucky. Not everybody has good intuition. I'm here to coach the people who have neither, but want to make a better decision for their next relationship. Opinion on people saying dating preferences are discriminatory. They're stupid because they have dating preferences. So they're just vomiting nonsense, because obviously they have dating preferences. Because if you go to that person and say, is there anything you don't want in a partner? If they say no, they're flat out lying. When actively trying to forgive something, what do you think is the best to go about truly forgiving? The best way that I forgave people was to wish them well, was to actually want goodness for them, to go into a meditative state and give them everything they could possibly want and need. And when you manifest something, you need to get into the emotion of it. So I had to tap into happiness for them, right? I had to tap into their happiness, their sense of abundance, their joy, their gratitude. And so because you're feeling these emotions for them, then you're not feeling those negative emotions, and you decondition yourself from feeling those negative emotions. My boyfriend is closed off with his feelings. What can I do? I don't want to push him, but I want to understand him. So I absolutely recommend you grab a copy of Fix That Shit and do what is in that book. Read this book. This will help you tremendously. My ex and I have been hanging out. Should I give him another chance? Should I use a 3-month no kissing? So if you want to know if you should give him another chance, get a coaching session. Absolutely do use the no kissing for 3 months dating rule, because it doesn't matter what they say. What matters is what they do. So say, okay, you want to show me you changed, no kissing, no sleepovers for 3 months, so that you have an opportunity to show me that you change. If they say no, I don't want to hang out for 3 months with no kissing and no sleepovers, say then obviously you're not willing to put your money where your mouth is, and you can keep walking, and block them, my love. Block them, because they just want to manipulate you. Do you think your relationship wisdom comes from age or bad experience? All of it. Obviously, experience that comes with age. So age, bad experiences, so learning from my mistakes. Also education. I am highly motivated to educate myself in social sciences. I just can't get enough. That is how my brain functions. So I study sociology, psychology, anthropology, biology as it relates to how we interact for fun. And, you know, this all ties in together quite well, because I made all the mistakes. I am now old enough to know better, because I am now in something much better than anything I've ever had before. I will never go backwards. But now that I'm experiencing a great relationship with a confident partner who is not controlling, and we have 0 fights, I can tell you with certainty how great it is, how liberating it is, and how you develop a superpower when your brain is no longer preoccupied with relationship issues, because now you can focus on other things. Now you can be more successful. How old do you have to be a dating coach? It's not about age. Listen, here's the thing about being, if you're going to help people, right? If you're going to help people, if you're going to be a football coach, you better damn well have played football, right? So it's not about how old you are. It's, can you teach through experience? Do you know better because you did the mistake, you rectified the mistake, you are now in a place where you understand what it is to no longer be in that mistake. If you can say yes, you can coach that. Do you think online long distance relationship is good? It depends, right? Like, who did you choose, right? It's all about the people involved. It's not like universally good, universally bad. It all depends on the people involved. It always is actions over words, always. That's why I use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, That's why, because anybody can be great by the 4th date. Anybody can be great for a month. Anybody can be great for 2 months. You start hitting that 3-month mark and the facade is falling off. So use the no kissing for 3 months dating rule so that you can have more certainty about the person before you choose them for a committed long-term relationship. Before, boyfriend constantly works 3 hours away, doesn't make any time to talk to me after work. Is he exhausted? Right? Is he tired? Is he tired? Is he exhausted? Does he need to unwind? Does he need to relax? Does he need to sleep? Does he need to eat? Right? Like, can you understand that? Can you understand that? So, my loves, I am actually going to head out. Sushi was so good. Sushi was so good. I'm going to run out, you guys. I want to give you one more chance to get a notification when I go live, and I'm going to tell you how you can get some free stuff. So for those of you who want this, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell. When you do that, say I just did. Also, if you go to my Instagram page, I do a draw every month for a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway on TikTok too. I'm going to start announcing it in a little bit though. You can also get a free book if you hit the free